Alrighty, hello people of the internet, it is I, Soul Rack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to continue Ordeal Call 1, the Zero Compass Inner Domain, Paper Moon, where we are going to be doing Section 10, Short-Lived Petal / Red Lotus Flower. Before I begin, though, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, so that way you can always catch when the next section comes out. Plus, there's there is a lot of other content on the channel to enjoy as well, including section by section of, at the very least, Back to Olympus. I don't remember if I did section by section of LB4 and before that. I might have. It might have been the whole Lost Belt saga that's actually section by section. It's been a while, so I don't know for sure. But be sure to subscribe so you can catch all that. Like to show some support, and comment to give me some feedback. But without further ado, let us begin Section 10, the Short-Lived Petal / Red Lotus Flower. And this is the same exact stream as last time, so that is the third intro that Twitch audience has gotten to receive. Also, I guess I should also call out the Twitch channel as well. You can always follow me on Twitch to know when I go live. Lots of Ronnies walking around. So 12 hours of grinding to get the shiny Mudkip. Are you sure this is where Ayas and Duryodhana ended up? I'll let the chat describe a little bit what you missed, because I'm kind of trying to focus a little bit here. Yes, Lev got sniped. Castor has come back to life twice so far, and has inserted his bugs into Gao Cheng Gong. Also, we ended up inside of a isolated white room with Kama pressed up against us. And then Sion interrupted by saying cut. So kind of was sure that we were leaning towards some kind of movie scene there. According to my tracker, yes. They must have come here after they were sent flying. Why do they have to go off on their own? This is such a pain. Wait, is that them? Oh, you're okay. What a relief. I could say the same to you, but how did you end up here? I'm sorry, I wanted to stay put after we got sent flying, but Berserker insisted. I was hungry and I smelled something good here, so of course that's where I'm gonna go. There is a lot of food stands here. Yeah, the only difference between the shops here used to be whether they served rectangular or round materials, and the various quantities they offered. But now that cooking is trendy, I guess they must be evolving to keep up with the times. I've never seen so many different kinds of processed materials before. Oh, what's that, Berserker? It looks really good. Let me try a bite. You go and eat lunch, J6. I believe in you. I'm not eating lunch, because I'm having dinner in about 3 hours. Yeah, I'm having my dinner in about 3 hours, so I'm holding off on having lunch. You want some? Oh, really now? Hey! Now, stop hitting me with your little fists. No good ever came from being greedy, you know. Look who's talking. Yeah, I do eat an early dinner. I get made fun of for having dinner so early. I'm told I'm an old man for eating dinner at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but it honestly has let me sleep a lot better by eating dinner so early, because the human digestion process generally takes about 8 hours to complete. And if I try to go to sleep with any kind of food in me, I have difficulty falling asleep. So, ever since I've started having dinner at around 4 p.m., my bouts of insomnia have drastically reduced. And the times when I do have a late dinner, I tend to be tossing and turning in bed for a lot longer than normal, so I've kind of gotten into that routine. Plus, I never really ate lunch anyways, so I'm fine. Just go buy your own. I won't stop you. Did you buy them with Roniment? Who's clueless, Duryodhana or me? Oh, yeah, you do. Isn't it a waste to give them Roniment for food material that contains less than you just gave them? If the Running Man is all you care about, yes, but this material also helps AIs like us maintain our structure. Though I very much doubt Berserker gets any benefit from paying Running Man for these meals. So what? I just wanted to eat it all, that's all. What kind of place is this anyway? Finally, I was about to tell you, but then you ran off and started eating everything in sight. This is the far end of Keep. You can tell from all the Type K running the shops here, right? Huh? Then this is Lancer's area? Why didn't you say so sooner? Dude, it was kind of obvious. I don't see him anywhere at the moment, though. You're still under 125 and 36 years old. I am working on losing weight myself. So I can't really say, by the way, J6, that I eat large meals because my caloric intake is generally less than 2,000 calories in a day. My breakfast composes probably about half my calories. I think I have about 800 calories for breakfast or so. And then my dinner tends to vary. But, yeah. So I can't really... I've got everything planned out as far as my meals goes. So I can't really afford a, light meal in the afternoon. But yeah, Deontay, you are far lighter than me. Your dinner... It's better to eat your dinner for breakfast. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. But yeah, you are, like, way lighter than me. I don't... Unless I were to do some, serious changes, I will not be able to reach that weight. Because I've done the calculations with my current caloric intake and with what my exercise routine is going to gradually evolve to be. My stable weight is going to be around 150 pounds. So, 150 pounds is going to be roughly where I end as my stable weight, unless I take some drastic changes to my diet. If there is no need for us to be here, I suggest we leave the area before we wind up provoking him. Yeah, we still need to plan our next course of action. Fine, but can I say something first? The types of AIs around here feel really off to me. Is that normal? Like, I get why the Type Ks are around, but why are there so many Type Ts, too? Now that you mention it, it is strange. This is not Type... It's not like Type Ts to wear down their structures more than any other type. I wonder why that is. I have a naturally stocky body. Like, my body is more stocky than not. I've got broad shoulders. I am shorter, sadly, only 5'5". So, but 150 is going to be... I've done all the checking, and 150 pounds will be my stable weight, so long as I can keep my diet and exercise routine in check, and it will be a healthy weight, which is more important than not. And a lot of that weight will be muscle as well. So, good question. Okay. He's already here. We're just jumping right into things here. Of course, you know, he's just appearing. Caster's master. Not anymore. Ryder. So you're not only survived Lanier's cannon, you even stole his servant. I would be interested to know how that came to pass, though I doubt I'll get the chance to ask. Indeed not. I didn't come here for a pleasant chat over a meal. I may have lost my infinite caster monster, but it seems my power is a good fit for Ryder as well. Go on, Ryder. Move. With my words supporting you, you should have more than enough power than you know what to do with. Especially after I tampered with your spirit origin to enhance the efficiency of your rudiment consumption. You can't seem to gain any weight to get to the normal weight. Yeah. I kind of wish I had that problem of not being able to put... of having difficulty putting on weight. But I don't tend to have that problem. You likely have a very fast metabolism, and slowing it down would be exceedingly difficult. You would have to essentially stuff yourself and not do anything, which is not healthy. Run! I can't... No, he won't! Cease your pointless chatter. Now cry out, my worms. Oh, we're sure as hell not running now. You might be a stubborn old man, but you can't possibly be stronger than when you had that monster to command. I'm taking you down once and for all, and I'm gonna do it quickly since I'd rather not stay here any longer than I have to. True, that does sound like it would be easier than running away. Besides, I'm not sure why exactly, but I feel a powerful urge to squish every last one of those gross worms. Indeed you should, Kama. Indeed you should. Alright. So, we're gonna bring in the OG Kama for this party. Excuse me. So the OG Kama. Where is OG Kama? There she be. I'm gonna remove Achan. I said remove, not replace. And we'll bring in a secondary Scotty, just in case we feel the need. There we go. And let's roll. You've had a fast metabolism since you were young, since you were born. Nice. Okay, that's a lot of health. My metabolism has always been a little bit on the slower side, which is why cutting my calorie intake down like I have is definitely helpful. What do you got going on? Increase crit rate at the end of turn from insects within, but also decrease HP. Yeah, I feel bad for him, because he literally is infested with bugs now. And that is a fate I would not wish upon anybody. Nobody should have to suffer the insect fate. Nobody. That can wait. Alright. Kama Smash. We got the type advantage, we have a fair bit of buffs. Kama should do some good hits here. Jeez, that was... I guess she doesn't have Black Grail going for her. I should have probably done that. It's fine. We can do multiple NPs in a row. Node with a combo type advantage. I mean, a node with a combo type advantage. That is not Berserkers. Okay. Oh, I forgot that I had non-comma attacks for the follow-ups. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine, rather. Excuse me. Well, that was easy. Thank you. This one is the easiest out of the whole Ordeal Call. To do with Kama alone, yes. But honestly, because I supercharged Melt, I kind of found the first two encounters with the big blob pretty easy as well. Because Melt be strunk. Next arrow. Another battle. Woo, more battles! Yay! Woo, hooray! More battles. Delicious H2O. He's just really strong. But Seam Rider's abilities are being boosted tremendously. I might go so far to say his base stats are being ratcheted up to borderline illegal levels. Strength, endurance, reaction speed are all far beyond that of a standard servant. It looks like this new master is really using his creepy worms to tamper with his insides. I could achieve similar effects with my Etherlight, were I to use it on someone's cranial nerves. Sion, you already have your Etherlight in our brain stem. So why are you not doing this? Unless you're about to say it has some sort of negative side effects. But it would place tremendous strain on them, so neither the effects nor the target would last long. Okay, fair enough, Sion. You answered my question for me. Thank you. Though I could probably endure a fair bit of pain, because again, Shutendoji has canonically rearranged our guts without anesthesia. Something similar might be happening here. At the very least, Ryder must be in a great deal of pain.
Why worry about pain with parameters like these? That he can move at all is all that matters. Since my worms are controlling him, his pain will never hamper his movement.
Well, that's the same rational love if I've ever seen it. You are literally the worst.
Still, you're quite persistent, aren't you? I'm sure I could have overpowered one servant, but two at once is... Oh, I suppose it does make sense he would show up as this drags out.
What's all this commotion about? What do you people think you're doing in our backyard? Bhima. So it wasn't them. Well, it's not like I wanted to see her in particular again, or had something I wanted to do if she was here. I was right in the middle of cooking up a new dish, so I'd like to get this wrapped up as soon as possible. But I guess the idiot prince over there isn't one to be blamed for this mess. Who are you calling an idiot? Anyway, I'll have you know I've never been to blame for a mess in all my life. Oh, wow, you actually believe that, don't you? I probably shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he has all of Gil and Jason's arrogance with none of the skill to back it up. Or intelligence. Yeah, I guess brain pain would be different. Never mind that right now. Hey, Gramps, why the freaky bloodlust? You're spoiling for a fight?
I thought this might happen. This is your area, after all. Lancer, while your actions may have not been directed at my current self, I do still remember what you did to me. Forget a proper battle, you didn't even give me your name before you ambushed me, like the cowardly worm you are. I haven't forgotten that humiliation. You deserve a special punishment for what you did to me. So I'm going to kill you along with all the rest of these vermin.
Ha! And how are you going to do that?
Like this. Ryder.
No, don't. Ugh. Whoa, your servant there looks like he ate something nasty. How's he gonna fight like that?
Oh, don't worry. There's more than one way to win a battle. I decided to take a page from his previous master's book and made a little weapon of my own.
I mean, again, I really want to know what type of moon media Seragera is from, because she keeps talking a lot about guilt. I feel like this whole thing is going to resolve her guilt in some way, but it's not going to be fulfilling because I do not know what media she is from that she has like unfulfilled guilt from. I'm essentially just like fate-based. Again, yes, she's from FGO. They are all from FGO right now, J6, but I want to know what her source material is. Have I done any research on Bhima? Not really. No. I'm kind of just going off of vibes. I might have done a little bit back in the Valentine's event, but that was a while ago. So, yeah. I don't really know much about him other than that he is a brother to Karna. Is it Arjuna? It's Arjuna, duh. Karna is... Sorry. It gets confusing at times, but yes, Arjuna's older brother. That's right. Arjuna's older brother. My bad. He's also a cook, too, so, you know. He's gonna help out in the kitchens if I go for him. And canonically, I'm sure he will help out in the kitchens anyway.
Ryder, remove your mask.
Stop. His noble phantasm? But what can he do under these circumstances? Oh no. Is he...
Everything was already in place. All I had to do was add my own personal touch. Didn't you fools find it odd there were so many transfer AIs around here?
Hey! Oh no. Oh. Kama, keep Soul safe. I'm gonna use my ether light to make him get down to the ground. I don't know what you're talking about, but fine. I saw the one that Kama gave a flower to. Hold on.
Don't try to resist, Ryder. Remove your mask.
Ooh. Hang on. This is thumbnail material. This is definitely thumbnail material. This is wrong. This is evil. I thought I didn't mind being evil. I thought I'd rather become a foolish, wicked blade than be betrayed and shunned by my own lord. I never wanted to be truly evil. So please, 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 Master, don't do this. I'm begging you. If you do this, it would be a true atrocity.
What are you talking about? How is this any different than what your last master did? All I did was apply the principles of my past self understood to the mechanism. The AIs under my control are no more than tools. Disposable tools. I'm just making efficient use of them. Now remove your mask. Remove it. Use your noble phantasm to activate their embodiment and ignite the special worms I embedded in them.
Oh, fuck you, Zauken. You're turning innocent AIs into explosives. Fuck you. Don't do this. Oh no, it's the two we helped. No, don't kill the poor Ronnies. Those are Kama's flowers. Maybe Kama's flowers will keep them safe. Maybe. Come on, Kama. Let your flowers have some special properties to keep them safe. Oh no. This is why Lev is different. So, is it canonical that Lev did not delete those Ronnies then? Or do I do this one? What do you guys think? Masked Gao Chang Gong for thumbnail or unmasked Gao Chang Gong for thumbnail? Which one? Because I'm struggling to decide. No side effect? Okay, maybe he's not as bad. Mask looks more despairing. Noted. The poor Ronnies. Man. Yeah, Zauken's an ass. He's a monster. Master? Okay, you still have all your limbs, you're not bleeding, and it looks like you can still see. Wow, that came from nowhere. Oof. Yeah, this looks rough. This is horrific. I can't believe it. How could you do this? What happened? I believe he took the same mechanism that uses Ryder's Noble Phantasm to amplify the Type T's Roniment, and used it to set off a spell he embedded in their bodies all at once, which means he transformed their Roniment directly into destructive energy, by essentially turning them into living bombs.
Good, good. That was just as an even stronger blast than I anticipated. And they're extremely mobile given the type of AI they are. I can send them anywhere I want destroyed. I think I'll call them transfer bombs.
Poor Ronnies. Damage severe. Shutting down. Destruction. Workload increased. Resolution impossible. Oh gosh. And now the worms are gonna go into these Ronnies.
And to top it off, my worms can collect their remaining nutrients. What a feast.
How dare you, indeed.
Oh, you don't care for my methods, Master of Assassin? Then what are you going to do about it?
Wait, at least for now. First, we need to check in on the other masters and servants. Oh, you okay, Master? Guess she took a hit. Looks like she's got a concussion. Or the AI equivalent, anyway. Looks like neither of us will be ready for a fight just yet. As for him... Oh. Damn it, that old man smells exactly like the brat, but he's completely surrendered to his monstrous side. Whatever semblance of a consciousness he had is long gone. Now. Are you okay, Master? You ought to be since I kept you safe. Yeah, I'm okay. But, it's a little constricting being carried while you're in that armor. It kind of hurts, too. Deal with it. We were the closest to the blast. This armor was the thing that kept us alive. So what now? What do you mean? We're probably still his primary targets, and I'm not sure I can keep you safe without this armor. I don't want any more of those AI sneaking in and blowing you up while I'm off thrashing Worm Grandpa over there. So either you deal with my armor, and we make a run for it with me carrying you, or we stick around here and see what happens. That's what I recommend. Okay, then let's... Whoa, hold up, Bima. What do you want? Really don't want to talk to you if I can help it, but damn it, I have to say something here. What happened to you? Why aren't you fighting back? When did you become such a coward? Oh, you just went there, huh? Then again, you always did like to get everyone else worked up so you wouldn't have to do any fighting yourself. Like you did to Karna. Shut up, we're talking about you here, not me. You were always so proud of your stupid strength. The second you saw an enemy, you jump in and crush them with your bare hands. More than anything, you were a battle-crazed buffoon who only cared about rubbing your victories in everyone's faces. So why aren't you fighting now? The old you'd never been more willing to run away with a woman than stand his ground and fight. You. Who are you? Are you really the Bima I knew? Lancer. I never considered myself a battle-crazed buffoon, but I can see how I came across that way to you guys. That was never all there was to me, though. Not then, not now. You might roll MP2 of him, but at another point. The jury is still out. I'm gonna wait until the end of the Lost Belt before I do any rolls, I think. Who are you? Right now I've got my hands full taking care of this weak-ass master and her weak-ass heart. Oh! That is brutal. I just want to serve her as best as I possibly can. You what? You probably don't know this, but... back when me and my brothers were going undercover in King Virata's palace, I took on the role of Valapa, a cook in the royal kitchens. Weirdly enough, I didn't hate it. In fact, I really liked making people happy with my cooking. Even made me think that a life spent in service to someone else might not be a bad one. And well, that's the version of myself I am now. The one who remembers that feeling. So right now, everything else comes after that. You... Are you really Bima? What happened to the Bima I knew, the man who went so far just to defeat me? What happened to your warrior self? Wait. Ugh. Looks like we won't be able to count on their help here. So it does. But we need to steel ourselves for this fight. No worries. I was already planning on handling this myself anyway. Just make sure you got a fitting reward for me, okay?
An assassin challenged me to a straight fight. It seems you still haven't learned your lesson. Not very eloquent, are you? Oh wait, did you bite your tongue? I see you really were so humiliated, weren't you? All I did was use you like a tool, just as you wanted.
Oh, I'm fine with using the servant. I'm not going to roll for him until I get a better feel for him. Because, again, I've got to be very picky and choosy with my quartz, considering I'm going all out this summer.
Fine then, torment yourself all you like. Once you strip away the facade, heroes are just like anyone else. You can bite your own tongue off, or even tear out your own innards if you want. My worms can still control your body all the same. Really, as long as you maintain your core functionality, I don't care what you do to yourself.
You really are the absolute worst. Well, Ryder, it's your lucky day. I feel so bad for you, I'm going to give you all the love you can stand. I'm going to love your suffering, your pride, your pain, your adorable faux evil being used against your will. You don't have to give this any more effort at all. I'm going to provide you with a nice, peaceful eternity of depravity. Now let yourself be swallowed up by my all-consuming love, and sleep for the rest of time. Yeah, I don't like what's being done to him either. I really do not. Okay. Scotty. I'm gonna just use a support Scotty. And switch gears. Black Grail time. Alright. Do I go double Scotty? I think I do. Double Scotty rather than Cass. Yeah. And I'm going to be using command spells here. Because nobody seems to ever have support ruler Scotty. I've looked. Trust me. I've looked. You do? It's not necessary right now. Perhaps in future, but for the time being, it's not necessary. Because I'm kind of already in on this, so... Plus, I like the defense downs of normal Scotty. Admittedly. The defense downs of normal Scotty are useful. Get the attack boost. Anything else? Anything else at all? No. What is your stuff? So, insects within, so increase crit, decrease HP, immune to mental defects, so he cannot be charmed. That's a little on the annoying side, but we'll be fine. Kama has been buffed to high heavens. Or rather, in her case, high hell, I'm sure. Good. That's one bar broke. Parasite is progressing. Sadly, I do not have... I'm gonna have to... It's very much looking like I'm gonna have to use a command spell here. But that's fine. I don't need the overcharge just yet. Again. Second verse, same as the first. Black Grail, be strong. Better get used to summer events being part of the actual story. I do recall... I only know a little bit about the summer that will come in 2026 because I do remember reading something about how it was incorporated into the main story. So I don't know much about summer next year. I just know the servants. Alright. Time to finish this. Comma. Control Alt Delete, please. Yeah, this wasn't that bad at all. Well, thank you, Janice. Thank you kindly. And I will be keeping an eye out for your ruler Scotty as well, J6. I did not realize you had her set up. But yeah, that was an easy fight. And it was nice to be able to use Kama to such effectiveness. And a no battle node for the last arrow of Section 10. This was called, what, Short-Lived Petal Red Lotus Flower or something? I hope that's referring to Gao Chang Gong and not to Sakura. Because, I mean, there is still a chance Sakura could be drawn into this. There is. Possibly more, because like I said, I'm good to go for almost another 2 hours before I need to stop and get changed so I can go and get my dinner. Okay, I caught my breath. Berserker. Oh hey, you're awake. In that case... Now's our chance to escape while Assassin's fighting that... Berserker, go help them. Hey, what are you doing? I can't let him get away with this. They were all just doing their best. They were just normal girls. One day they might have been family. And he just threw them away like they were nothing. So please, Berserker, please don't let him get away. If we don't take him down here now, he'll do this again. I'm sorry, my head's still pounding. I can't bear to see family dying. But maybe that's not as bad as not having them in the first place. Master. She fainted again. This is what she gets for giving me Roniman as soon as she wakes up. She didn't quite seem like herself before she fainted either. Well, no matter. The question is, what do I do now? Let's think this through. Oh, as far as the tone? Because everything... I mean, outside of these segments, the tone has been pretty light. Bhima already ran away, so there's no reason I can't do the same. That's the clear, obvious answer. But it's not the only one. Think about what that old man did. I get it. Using the weak is the single most effective way to win a battle. And that applies to the weak on both sides. Which means he made the right call. And that pisses me the hell off. There are different kinds of wisdom, and I refuse to tolerate any that's more effective than my own. There is no one wiser than me, so the only reason I wouldn't employ those types of wisdom is that they lack elegance. So anyone who would dare use such tactics in front of me, especially with a smugly triumphant look on their face, would be outright insulting me. I bet punishing a transgression like that would feel really good. And that's not the only thing. This one's really simple. Were I to bring so wicked a villain to justice, anyone who saw would praise my name. I'd be a hero, the talk of the town, best known and loved. I like that. I like standing out. I like being fawned over. So many things I want. I want them all. So, fine then. Guess I'll have to do this. I already got one person looking to me to be their hero. So rather than reduce that one to none, it's much more my style to let my greed carry that 1 to 100. After this note, it starts getting real. Oh boy. Come on now, what are you doing out here? I swear, you're helpless without me. Guess I've got no choice but to join the fight, then. I mean, just look at your arrows. They've been hitting everything but the enemy. Oh, is that what you think is happening? Anyway, glad you're here. It starts getting real. Good to know. Everything was just about ready, but would you mind keeping Ryder busy so I can concentrate for a minute? Great. So helpful of you. Thanks! Huh? I didn't come here just so you could dump all your work on. Whoa! How are you doing, Master? Think I know what you've got in mind. She's been missing. Oh, she's setting a trap with her arrows. This is classic, like, I don't know the genre, but this is a classic. You haven't even hit me once. With all your attacks, they keep missing. Oh, you think I was trying to hit you? No, I was secretly setting up a trap. If you look at this from above, you'll see that all the missed arrows actually form a pattern, and now I can activate a spell on the area that encompasses all of my arrows, or all of my knives, or all of my projectiles. Perfect. I knew we were on the same wavelength. Exactly, that you activated my trap card trope. You got 3 Lan Ling in 1 ticket and 1 multi. I mean, he definitely deserves it after this. Deserves a nice, peaceful Chaldea life. Alright, let me just concentrate a little, get some resources from you, and voila! Essentially, Kama is activating a trap card.
So, Berserker is back in the fight, but Ryder is fine, and Assassin doesn't seem to have anything that could finish him off. Once I call in for a few new transfer bombs, I can blow them both sky high at the same time.
Hey you, yeah, the old geezer sitting there planning out his schedule for later like he's already won here. You probably should have kept in mind that you're part of this battle, too.
What's this? A bounded field? When did you... Wait, flowers?
You did see me firing those flower arrows, right? You thought I was just missing all that time? Fat chance. I aimed them very carefully and let them grow a little bit at a time, to make sure they'd surround you just the right spot.
My worms will devour those little flowers in.
Why do you think I'm doing this? I'm making sure not one of your nasty worms escapes. See, you might not be able to see it, but I've got really, really irritating fire burning in me all the damn time. So by putting just a little of that fire into my Vara, and then doing this...
What?
I don't know why, but for some reason, I've been really, really wanting to burn every last one of your worms to cinders myself. Kama, getting revenge for the Sakura part is getting the revenge that is long overdue. Well done, Kama. Well done. I'm so glad I got a chance to make it happen.
Ah, my worms! Damn it, why won't these flames go out?
Oh, please, you think you can just put these flames out? If only it were so easy, my life would be so much better.
Ah!
See you later, J6.
Curse you! Curse you!
That was anticlimactic. Maybe seeing them is what gave me the eye to use flowers. Oh well, it's not like I'm gonna run out of flowers anytime soon. But it still pissed me off to see how he went and ruined my lovely tips. So it's only fair you repay me for them, don't you think? Grandfather? Oh, that connection's there.
Ah!
I'll certainly not be repeating my mistake. I scanned every millimeter of this place and I confirmed that the elderly master is finally and completely gone.
And I just won a big victory over Ryder, too. Now to finish the job.
Don't bother, he's already halfway gone. Assassin. Berserker. Thank you.
Oh, really? I expected you to complain about the loss.
I was not a warrior in this, but merely a tool. As such, I have no right to either pride in my victories or anger at my losses. But even so, even twisted into a false evil, as I just was. No, it's how twisted I was twisted that would have made going over into true evil unbearable. So thank you for stopping me, and for ending this. It's only because my time here is about to end that I can admit this self came from near the end of my real life. Emperor, I have fought for you all this time. I have dedicated my service to our empire. I have no ulterior motives. All honor and glory that I have achieved, I have offered to you. Nothing I have done has been for my own benefit. So why don't you believe me? Why do you think I want your crown? Why? 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 I believed in him. I gave him everything I had, and yet... now he envies me, doubts me, shuns me, treats me like an enemy. It's so painful. If I'd known this would have happened, I would have never become a hero. I wonder if it's not too late. It will make me, if it will make me him trust me again. If it will end this pain and suffering. Maybe I should turn evil to evil so foul it erases all my past accomplishments. Here comes a bullcrap technicality. Oh boy. But although I tried, I was ultimately too soft to truly embrace evil. The best I could do was pretend to be evil, which amounted to little more than escape and confusion by another name. That's probably why both then and now, instead of quaffing the evil entirely, I chose to go to my eternal rest with only its bitter aftertaste lingering on my tongue. Yes, Kama, essentially Dark Sakura, finishing off Zalkin, is very poetic. I missed that, what you said earlier, by the way, Janice. My bad. Here comes a bullcrap technicality. I'm wondering why. He was depicted by a good guy who only did good, which is why Onling is depicted as saintly. Interesting. Whatever, I didn't do that looking for your gratitude or anything. But I do have to ask, how the hell did you end up working for a complete piece of garbage? What happened to your original master? Alright, I need to tell you something. My first master was erased. Someone, I don't know who, killed him. I have no excuse for my failure to protect him, but I can tell you this. He was killed by a projectile fired from a great distance. Only an attack from a servant could have been so accurate and powerful. So I think there may be an archer somewhere in this world. Please be careful. We may have been deceived right from the start. What could this mean? An archer? Of course there's no archer here. The base knowledge I was given when I was summoned tells me that's a real class. But I've never seen anyone like that around here. It's gonna spin again. Good day, everyone. I'm contacting you all now in my capacity as an overseer for the system Grail War. As this moment, Ryder's Spirit Core has completely vanished. The winner is... I killed his master. But I dealt the killing blow to Ryder. It's a tough call, but I'm going to go with Berserker, since I believe the servant battles take precedence. I know Dark Sakura. I know of Dark Sakura. So... I know that initially, when Parvati chose Sakura as a pseudo-servant, she saw the Dark Sakura part of her and said, yeah, no, and flung Dark Sakura out, and then Kama took Dark Sakura as her vessel, essentially. It all goes back to the Oku event. So, Berserker is the victor. Yeah, that's kind of bullcrap. Kama did how much fighting, killed the master, and Duryodhana just came in at the end to hold him off. That is indeed a little bit of bullcrap there, Ronnie. Someone's playing favorites, / someone doesn't want us to get the resources. Alright. Are you freaking kidding me? As a result, Prime AI authority over the Master of Riders petitions, transfer, and build will be given to the Master of Berserker, the Prime AI of Repair. As part of this property transfer, these areas will be united to create a combined Repair, Transfer, Build partition. Preparations for this world transformation are currently underway as I speak. In fact, they're already complete, since this will be the second such transformation. Excuse me. So let's keep things moving swiftly. Good luck to all remaining participants. Kill the Berserker and just be... Ronnie's following last hit rolls from MOBA? I mean... I guess. That'd be like saying that if you're in a professional league match, or in a professional MOBA match, if you went over and knocked out the player, but somebody else in-game got the kill, that it would count, I guess. Are you freaking kidding me? Duryodhana, look after Ayas. I know that. Not again. Oh, come on, Kama. You're more than happy to hug us as the world spins around again and again. But that was section 10, I think, where we get 1 quartz, 3 proofs, 3 prisms, and 3 hellfires. Everything's gone white. Okay, hang on. Why the heck did they didn't need to move anything? The areas were right next to one another. They did not need to move a single thing. There's no purpose in this movement. No purpose at all. They could have just they were right next to one another. Okay, it goes back to the whole centrifuge aspect, I guess. It's probably going back to the centrifuge aspect of for some reason. I'm just gonna scroll through again. If you see anything you want to read, you can pause to find out what it is. Terms. Once I finish the next 2 parts, I'll be scratching my head. I'm sure I will. And this is keeps. Again, pause if you want to read. And that should be all. Yep. Alright. So, but that was the end of section... It was section 10 for YouTube peoples. So I'm going to call this recording here. So, once more, YouTube, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this recording. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for section 11. And be sure to subscribe so you can see exactly when section 11 will drop. Drop me a like to show some support, and comment if you have any feedback to give. But once more, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, YouTube.